Hello everyone, this is Bay Solution. Today let's talk about ways in which we can back up some important files and documents. The easiest way to go about it if you're a Windows user is to use an application in Windows known as OneDrive. You can also use similar applications such as Dropbox and Google Drive. But then since we are using Windows, I prefer we use OneDrive for this purpose. We can open this application by heading over to the search bar and then typing OneDrive. I'll click on it. And since this is my first time of opening OneDrive, it's asking for login details. If you have a Microsoft account, you can proceed to type your email address and sign in. But if you're new, you can click on the create account, which will take you to the Microsoft website where you can create your new account. So let's take a look at it. I'll click on create account. So this is the Microsoft website. From here I can click on this icon here which says sign in, and then if you are a new user you can click on create one. This is where you enter your email address and proceed. They will send you some details where you can confirm, and you will have your Microsoft account working in minutes. So since I already have the account, I will close this and then enter my email address. I'll enter the address here. So this is my email address. After entering the email address, I can click on sign in. You can also do same after creating your account. I'll click on sign in. As usual, they will ask of my password, so I'll enter my password. This is my password. I'll click on sign in. Okay, the system is saying that my password is incorrect. This can happen to you at any time, so let's go through the process. So I entered the first password incorrect. So I'll re-enter it again. Okay, let's try again. Okay, this time it worked. Now the system is asking of the location where I want to save the files. By default, there's a folder on your laptop known as OneDrive, where OneDrive will keep backup of everything. So I want to maintain that. I don't want to change this location. I'll click on next. Okay, let's read this instruction. Okay, the folder already exists, so I will still use this folder. Then next. Okay, next. Okay, next. I'll talk about the app later, and then I can open my OneDrive folder. So now these are the files inside my OneDrive folder. As you can see, I had these files online, but immediately I logged in, these files are now showing and I can work with them. So what this means is that not only OneDrive will back up your files online, but then you can access them anywhere you go. Or in case you lose your device, your laptop gets stolen, or it gets damaged, or you have a faulty laptop, you can still access your files. So it's a good way to go. especially for students working on their project work, assignments, and what have you. I'll close this. If you want to locate the OneDrive folder, you can just open the Explorer, and then at the left pane you can see the OneDrive folder. Okay, so you are seeing these files on my desktop because in my previous OneDrive account setting, I asked the system to back up the files on my desktop. Most people keep all their files on the desktop, including larger files, okay? And OneDrive gives a quota in which you can save your files. If you go beyond that, you need to buy more storage. So as an advice, if you are someone who keeps all your files, including your videos, your music, everything on the desktop, I would advise that when you are setting OneDrive up for the first time, you untick the desktop. However, when you untick the desktop, it will mean that whenever you work on any document, you need to move that document into your OneDrive folder, else it won't get backed up. Okay, so that is the whole idea here. Supposing you work on a new document and you save the document on your desktop, after everything you need to just pick the document, drag and drop it in the OneDrive folder, and once you connect to the internet, it will automatically be backed up. Or if you don't keep a lot of files on your desktop, you can just allow the system to back up whatever you put on the desktop and you're free to go. So this is the simplest way you can back up your files. And also note that it needs internet to back up. So once you log into your OneDrive and keep files in the OneDrive folder, from time to time as you modify these files, you also need to connect to internet for the system to back up the files. Okay, so let's just do an example by creating a sample file. So I'll use Notepad to do that. So let's say this is a sample file, and I'll just save this file. Okay, I will save it on my desktop because my desktop is also part of the OneDrive backup folders. So I can save it here. I'll select my desktop file. So as you can see, this arrows here indicate that the file is being uploaded online and it will synchronize with OneDrive. This is how you can back up your files using OneDrive. If you prefer other choices such as Dropbox, Google Drive, you can also check them out. Thanks for watching and see you in other videos.